Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big for One Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 12 of our Zero Overall Dynasty here on College Football 25. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500, and if we hit 500 by the end of the year, we'll do a 24-hour stream right here on YouTube. We'll rebuild a bunch of teams. We might even make a team builder and go until we win a national title. But week one here, we get FCS, Southeast, and the Pandas. Here in the first quarter, 6 minutes to go. Tyler Gentry was the man of this video. I'm going to let you know right now because he might be an early Heisman candidate. Finds the end zone early on. First down and 10 after a stop by our defense. We get our Matlock. His first touchdown after a great spin move, gets his legs taken out from under him, and finds the end zone to make it an early 14-0 lead in here in quarter number one. Like I said, Tyler Gentry might be an early Heisman candidate because this guy, I know it's FCS, but somehow makes a, I don't know what even move to call that, but finds the end zone again, 5 rushes, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. But this time it's not Gentry. It's O'Malley find the end zone. Our old running back number 1 gets his first touchdown of the new season, and we're up 28-0 in the first quarter. As you can see, we start running clock in the second quarter because I was not about to stay in this game and try to put up 100 points. Tyler Gentry again just breaks a tackle, finds the end zone again. Again, I know it's against FCS team, but 3 touchdowns on 10 carries is insane. 35-0, third down and 18. The defense decides they want to put up some points with Iverson getting the interception, and he's going to take it the distance for a pick 6, our first of the season in game number 1. This was an amazing start for this team, especially after losing some great seniors. But 45-0, we toss it out to O'Malley, and another rushing touchdown on the night as well. 3 rushes, 31 yards, 2 touchdowns from O'Malley at this point. 52-0 in the third quarter. This was a blowout. We then do another jet touch pass. This one's to Stacy. Another spin move and another touchdown. This was a bloodbath. I'm going to let you know right now. They ended up scoring once, but we put up 73 points and win 73-7 over FCS Southeast. Just a demolishing of an FCS school, but Dalton Gentry, 26 carries, 234 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Was an insane game overall. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this game other than it was a complete domination by this offense, especially from the run game. We scored 14 points in every quarter, especially running clock. Michaels had 15 for 26, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Chase threw for once. Gentry and O'Malley both had 3 touchdowns, and Gentry, of course, with 234 yards. O'Malley had 6 for 38 when he came in as a backup. Receiving-wise, Stacy, 455 with 2 touchdowns. Matlock had 1 catch for 15 for the touchdown, and Peacock had 4 for 88 with 22 yards average. Not too bad. Gentry also had 2 catches for 21 yards, as well to add on to his great rushing performance as well. So, all in all, a great statistic for the offense. For the defense as well, we only allowed 1 sack on offense. We got a lot on defense. Enrique Long had 7 tackles. He also tied for the most tackles for loss. He had 3 sacks, along with a couple other ones. And Shakir and Iverson both had interceptions. I didn't show the Shakir one, but he had one late in the game. So yeah, we had one fumble recovery. We actually forced 3, and then Iverson, of course, had that pick 6. On to week number 2. So it was a wake-up call for our team because New Mexico State, almost said North New Mexico State, but that's definitely not right. New Mexico State early on here, third down and 6. They throw it left or right side and just out of the reach of our corner. And Irving finds the end zone to make it a 10-0 game here early. A second down and 7. We try to throw right side. Raymond, unfortunately, gets picked off. And it's still, New Mexico State has a very good chance here. But 2 plays later, on a second down and 20, he throws right side, and we get the ball right back with Bugs. Gets the interception to try to get our team back in it here. Still 10-0. On a second down and 11, just starting the second quarter, so we get shut out in the first. But this time we find Stacy over the middle, makes a man miss, goes down the sideline, and finds the end zone for a touchdown to make this a 3-point game. Hits his first catch of the game for 53 yards. But New Mexico State was not going down without a fight. He on third down and goal from the 1, trying to get a goal line stop. Unfortunately, couldn't happen. That guy was running super slow too. He was like running through quicksand. He finds the end zone to make it 17-7. Again, another stop by New Mexico State's defense. Defense played well above their overall, but this time we get another interception. We read it all the way on that end route, and we get the ball right back to make it it's still 17-7. 2:45 to go here in the first half. Trying to find a way. This time, we find the open man, Stacy again. On the go route, breaks the press, and finds the end zone. 4 catches, 152 yards in the first half. After a stop by our defense, we get the ball back. It's at the 1-yard line, and Gentry gets his first of the game on 12 carries, 58 yards so far in the first half, and finds the end zone to give us the lead, 21-17. Now I'm going to go through this one here because, to be honest with you, this is the most Heisman difficulty CPU cheese I have ever seen. It's 21-17, 41 seconds left. They have all 3 of their timeouts. We decide to play deep and play cover 4. He finds the open man with ease and gets all the way to the 50. And just like that, they're almost in field goal range to make this a 1-point game. They also get ball to start the second half because we started with ball and went 3 and out. 1st and 10 from the 50. This was like their only play that was not more than 10 yards. They get a 7-yard check down, 1 timeout, 2nd down and 3 from the 43. I don't know why he's pressing up here when he's supposed to be playing a deep blue, but of course, he gets burned, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. That was 3 plays for 75 yards. So, unfortunately, and, after that, the defense kind of just started to fall asleep and allow a bunch of plays because Estrada finds the receiver and finds the end zone. But a 10-point game, O'Malley makes it a 3 with a rushing touchdown for himself. His only 2nd carry of the game and finds the end zone. 3rd down and 3. It's a 3-point game. He goes play action, throws it over the middle into double coverage, and Joe Smith, yes, that's his name, Joe Smith gets the interception. And just like that, we have a shot to take the lead. Unfortunately, we don't do anything with it. 2nd down and goal from the 3. 54 seconds remaining. After they get a stop on 4th down, they run it right side and finds the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, it's back to a 10-point game. Again, their defense really held our offense in check. But Bolin gets the interception. I tried to stay in bounds because that was going to be a pick 6 if he stayed in bounds. But unfortunately, couldn't happen. On 2nd down and 1, we run a jet touch pass because why not? Stacy finds the hole and gets in the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, it's another 3-point game. Michaels actually had a pretty good game, but unfortunately, it ended like that. 38-35 win for New Mexico State. We couldn't get the last stop on offense or on defense. Michaels did throw 2 interceptions, 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. The other pick that you guys didn't see was at the end of the half on a Hail Mary, so I'm not, it was a Hail Mary, obviously it's going to be picked off. Stacy was our main guy in this one with 3 touchdowns and over 200 yards. We had plenty of guys with over 10 tackles as well, but 4 picks. Bolin, Buggs, Forney, and Smith all had picks, but of course no defensive touchdowns nor safeties. On to week number 3 here against Southern Miss. We're back at home for the 2nd time in this video. So home, away, home, away. Here on 1st down and 10, we hand it off to Tyler Gentry, and a spin move makes 2 people miss, and he gets back into the Heisman conversation almost. Here early in game number 3, already has 319 yards through the season already. This time, he throws it up Shakir gets his second interception of the season. And we have a shot to go up 2 scores here early in this game. Here's 2nd down and 4 from the 10-yard line. Gentry fights through tackles and finds the end zone again. His 5th of the season here in game number 3. Here's from the 36-yard line. We decide to throw it up after another stop forced by our defense, or a field goal was given up by our defense to make it 14-3. And a big play there by Peacock to get us down to the 6-yard line. And, why not give it to probably our Heisman candidate here? Gentry, right side, touchdown. Another one. 3 on the night for Dalton Gentry in the first half again. Here, 3rd down and goal from the 3. Another field goal by Southern Miss, but Gentry gets a touchdown. Every time they get a field goal, we get a touchdown. That's 4 on the night for Gentry with over 100 yards of offense. And just before the end of the half, again, another stop by our defense and another touchdown from Dalton Gentry. That is 5 and almost 200 yards on the ground in the first half. Again, this is all on Heisman. 35-6, they finally are near the red zone, but Bolin says not tonight. Another pick and another great performance by our defense. 35-6 here at just now starting the second half. They run a QB, a read option, and the quarterback just gets helicoptered in there. So he finds the end zone for their first touchdown to make it 35-16. Our backups are in, and Addington, I don't even know who this Addington is, but he finds the hole and he finds the end zone of the jet touch pass. So our backups are now getting touchdowns, and that would end the game there. 42-16 win. We only scored 7 points in the fourth quarter, but we had our backups in for most of the second half. An amazing game all around. We only threw 1 touchdown pass, and that was from Chase. Michaels did throw a pick. I think that was later on in the game, just throwing one up again, of course. Gentry had 5 rushing touchdowns, 2 20-plus yard carries. Peacock had 3 catches for 95, Stacy 4 for 69, Addington 2 for 71. So maybe he might be getting some snaps on offense. Joe Smith, had led the team in tackles. We had 4 sacks and 4 interceptions. Again, didn't show all of them. This was kind of a beatdown as well again. But yeah, so no defensive touchdowns, no safeties, and just like that, we're on the last game of the episode. Week number 4, we're facing number 6, Nebraska. This time at their house. So it's just kind of like our stadium, but, different because, team builder, we have to use a different one. But anywho, 1st down and 10. Joe Smith, unfortunately, can't stay with the receiver. This was a tough game all the way around. But first 2 drives for both teams end up in 6. So just like that, 7-7. I was thinking, hey, maybe we have a shot here. 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line. Trying to get a stop and force him to a field goal. He has all day, throws it, and I just move just inside, and he finds the end zone for a touchdown. We just miss it. So 3rd down and 12 after a stop by their defense. We decide to run man coverage for the first time. It works. Joe Smith this time gets the interception. Doesn't get burned like last time for the touchdown, so he makes up for it. So 14-7. We missed the field goal, and just like that, their offense wakes up and finds a touchdown to make it 21-7. We did not have a great offensive game in this one. We actually get a field goal there on that next drive to make it 21-10. Our defense, though, kept us in this game. Joe Smith with his 2nd pick of the game, and I think 3rd of the season. So he's on pace to maybe win a great award for us, but you never know what could happen. 21-13. We end up getting a field goal. They end up getting a touchdown. So, we couldn't finish drives in this one. That was our main issue because it's 28-16. Again, another field goal. They find the end zone here in the 3rd quarter, but this is where it kind of got a little crazy because here in the 4th quarter, this was an insane, like just before the end of the 3rd quarter, I guess, we find Matlock, and that's a touchdown. We finally end up getting in the end zone for a touchdown. We decide to go for 2 because in my mind, if we get the 2-point conversion, it's an 11-point game. We don't get it because he just got clotheslined, pretty much. But 35-22, so it's a 13-point game, still a 2-score game. They decide to snap it before the end of the 3rd quarter, and we get another interception. So the defense really tried to keep us in this game. The offense really couldn't do anything until the second half, where we get another touchdown from Matlock and another stop as well from our defense, and we decide to run it with Lyles, the backup halfback, and he finds the end zone, and we get our first lead of the game. Now we just need one more stop. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it. They find the end zone to make this a 5-point game, and they tried to go for two. What will they do here? 36-41, 2-point conversion. They decide to hand it off, and he goes nowhere. First down and 10. Unfortunately, this is where the game ended. A terrible throw. I don't even know what I was looking at there. My whole read was, I guess, the out route. I don't think anyone was really open. Yeah, not great. We end up losing 48-36 against Nebraska. That pick six kind of just took all the momentum away from us. 390 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Dalton Gentry, 107 yards on the ground with a touchdown. He also had 8 catches for 60 yards. Matlock had the 2 touchdowns as well. His 2 catches were touchdowns. Forney and Stork had 10 tackles each. We had a bunch, we had, I think, 4 sacks in the game. But Joe Smith with 2 interceptions and Bugs with 1 as well. So all around, not a great game from our defense. I know we let up a lot of points, but honestly, the defense tried to keep us in this game. But yeah, also, if you guys do want a player in this dynasty, write a comment down below. Name and, of course, the recruit that you want to take over. We have got a couple so far. I think we only have 2 signed right now, but we're on pace for a couple more. We have Carl Tobin, a quarterback, and Epperson, an athlete. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.